So I became more decisive as a leader. When it was time for a decision, I didn't wait to have 100% of the information I needed. I decided that I'm going to make a decision as soon as I have at least half the information I need. Around 2013, 2014, I was a very lousy leader of a franchise. In fact, we launched our franchise in 2012. By 2014, we were ready to go bankrupt. It was that bad. And it was because I was too approval seeking. I was too dismissive of important stuff that I needed to have conversations on with business partners and employees. And really, I was too afraid of confrontation. Confrontation isn't always bad. Clear, unsugar-coated communication. That's all confrontation is. There's also confrontation that can be violent, where if you go up to someone's face and punch them, that's definitely confrontation as well. But as an entrepreneur, sometimes you need to just, step up to the confrontation, have open, honest communication, and then move away. If you don't, what ends up happening to entrepreneurs, and anyone listening to this can relate, you'll end up having this passive-aggressive energy between you and your coworkers, you and your business partner, you and your spouse, you and your customers. And before you know it, what's supposed to be complimenting becomes adversarial relationship. And so that was me in 2014, man. So I said, all right, I'm gonna start adapting habits of strong, effective leaders. So what are the habits? I started doing the research. I feel that generals are some of the best leaders. And so, Norman Schwarzkopf, what did he say? He said, indecision has cost Americans more money than making the wrong decision. And he said this during the first Iraqi war, when the United States couldn't figure out, do we put more money towards the war? Do we do a surge? Do we pull our soldiers back out? What do we do? In the meantime, the general and his military was in a holding pattern, and it was costing Americans more tax dollars trying to figure out what we're going to do than had we made a decision quickly. And if it was the right decision, we'd know. If it was the wrong decision, we'd also know, and we could course correct. So I became more decisive as a leader. When it was time for a decision, I didn't wait to have 100% of the information I needed. I decided I'm going to make a decision as soon as I have at least half the information I need. And if I can do that, that puts me at least 50% ahead of the competition, who's trying to get 100% of the information before they can make the right decision.